In yesterday's video, we have learned how to use the draw tools. So today we'll be learning how to use the modifier tools and some other tools also we'll be looking over it. So let's start. So in this video, again as I said you in previous video, these are my views, that is a top, bottom, ISO view, right and left views. These are my views which gives me the wireframe or shaded view, hidden lines. So these are all used for my 3D views. So those are the styles. So now we'll be working with our top view. So in top view, I'll be taking some of my rectangle which I have taught you in a previous session. So this is my rectangle. So here you will be having something called a offset command. So before going with the offset command, here we have a pull. Okay, just select move. In the top view you can see it is just a plain solid, but now after pulling you can see it has become my rectangle. So in ISO view also will be working. In ISO view, just I'll create a rectangle of 30, 30, enter. So this is my 30 by 13. Pull how much I need? 16. Double the that. So now you can see my pull is of 30. This is my dimension. End to end, just check it how much you have done with, if you have any doubt. So this is all about your pull tool. Move, as I said, you select your whole object. This is my selection. You have to select your whole object. So while selecting, it's very difficult if you have side objects, so always go with the top view. Escape, come out of the command, click somewhere else and give escape, then select only which you want to select. Now you can see all round. Click on your scroll and rotate it. So and use a move tool and just move it. So this is all about your move tool. If you want, if you select and move, you can see this is the way it will move. So always whenever you are selecting, you have to select all the objects. Since it is in a 3D view, it will be going with the selection of the faces or edges. So when you select this blue line, you can see that those is nothing but your edges selection. This is face selection. Now we'll go for rotate. Even for rotate, you have to select the whole object, select your rotate, how much degree angle you want to rotate. So that much degree angle you can select over here. Now we'll go with the 45. Now exactly 45 degree it has been rotated. Okay, this is about rotate. Even you can go with the face rotation. So you can even rotate in this manner. Okay, next is nothing but your scaling. So come out of the command, click somewhere out in your windows and come out. So next select this one and use your scale. So this scale you can see here, this is diagonal scaling. It will go uniformly. This is nothing but one-sided scaling. Okay, this is also one-sided scaling, top to bottom. Diagonal always go with the equal scaling. Okay, this is also a two-sided scaling. Fine, this is all about your scaling. Next you have a offset command. So for offset, just I'll create one rectangle over here and you can give an offset of, just select the edge and give an offset of some 20. So this drawing is too big, so it has not gone with the scaling. So I will just create a rectangle over here with a measurement only. So 30, 30, and I'll be giving an offset of, select your offset, select the face 20, Control Y, Control Z, you can go back, Control Y, you can come front. That is nothing but undo and redo. So 5 I'll give. This is my offset of 5 meter. Now we have to just pull it. So now you can see just a water tank, you can say, or you can say I can select this face and even I can delete this face. Hollow rectangle can be created. Fine, this is all about a modifier tool. It's very easy, simple to learn. Now you have another one tool, that is to come to exact origin. You have a tool called zoom extend. Just click on that, you will exactly come near the origin itself. Now we will be going with another tool that is called a follow me. So what is this follow me? It's little risky, but you will understand this one, and it is tricky also. Just I'll create a rectangle. I'll give an offset for that rectangle, that is come out of the command escape, click it, and I'll be giving something called 5. I'll remove the center part. I need a framework for this. So what shall I do? I'll exactly come to my front view, okay, and take a pencil. This is in my Z axis, okay, this is in my X axis. Just I will be drawing some steps, okay. Just you have to note down the axis. So it has gone to a wrong axis, so again from first Control Z I did. So it is, should come in a blue line, red line, blue line, red line, blue. Okay, this form I have to create. Now just select the face. I have just created, one is on a top plane and one is in a, it is just perpendicular to each other, okay, both are solid form. Just select one solid form, use a follow tool, and just click it on your face of your second object. So now you can see it has followed, okay. Now again come out of the command, select your face, next use your follow tool. Got it? So now if I want that to be followed by the, I just directly use your follow tool, select it and move around. Just move around the edges. So your follow tool has worked in this format. Getting? So this is all about your follow tool. Now using a follow tool, we'll do some object. Use your zoom extend. Just I will take an arc. Okay. Now over here I will come with my fine till you get your solid. Now I'll use a offset and give some offset. Fine. Now come out of the command, just click on your select and select this one and just give a continuity. Escape, continuity, then use your erase tool. Done. Now if you used your direct follow tool, so here you can't go with any follow tool, okay, because this is in a platform. So what I'll do is just I will draw one circle over here. That circle I will be drawing in a top view. Fine. Now if I say this follow me tool, solid fill, escape, select your object, follow me, which object to be followed. Now if you want this to be hollow, so what you have to do, just you have to give a opening over there. Use your erase tool and erase the part. Fine. Now what you have to do, just select your circle, use your follow tool and you can do your follow me tool. Exactly, you got a part. So this is how you use your follow tool. I think now you are getting how you have to use your follow tool. Okay. Now zoom extend. Now we'll be learning something related to civil engineering or architect, just a planning. So what I'll do is just I'll create a rectangle of 5,5. It is of my room size. Fine. What will be the offset for that? 0.23. Now again another rectangle I'll be creating. Suppose I'll consider this as my living area. So this, how much I can take it as, Control Z, come out of the command. So I will use a line command over here, line erase offset of 0.23. Fine, just continue this part, erase this one and this one. Now this is my living, this I'll be using as kitchen, this I'll be using as a dining, here toilet, and this is my bedroom. Okay, just a plan, simple plan will be creating without any vastu, just to learn how to use the draw tools. So in next session we'll go with the plan. Fine, this is my tape. So what measurement I need for washroom, that is some 2 meter I'll take, wall thickness I'll be taking 0.23. so this is just a temporary measurement how you give in a site now, but it will be in a infinity form. Hence, fine. Now for the entrance I'll be leaving 2 meter and 0.23 by, now we'll be erasing. Before erasing I have to give this continuity wall, escape, erase 2. Okay, now since this is my dining area, I will be removing this one and this is my kitchen, come living. Okay, now let me use a pull tool. Before that you can see somewhere it is dark line, it says that somewhere you have given a opening, so I have to check it out. Now you can see everything is thin line. What is the height? 3 meter is my height. Done. So this is my living, this is my toilet, common toilet, this is my common bedroom, this is my dining area, and this is my kitchen. So now here I'll use a tape measurement. So just click on the edge and pull it. What is the height of the door? 2 meter, 2.1, 2.1. Okay, you have to carefully see. Now my door will be over here. Okay, 2.1. This is also same thing. Now I'll just draw a center line over here just for my reference. So how much is the door you wanna provide here? So I'll be giving 0.35, 0.7 nearly, 0.35. Okay, now if you want to check, you can just check it over here. So dimension will be displayed over here, or which you can use your measure tool. Okay, now you can delete also. So same thing over here, I'll be leaving some 0.5 meter distance and I'll be giving a door of how much I can give, 0.9. those are standards. 0.9 meter. Okay, just over here I'll take a rectangle and draw. So SketchUp is the easiest software where you can easily learn 3D. Select till you get the two different color layer, just push it, then click it. We'll get with the opening. If you don't get proper the double shade, then it will become a solid. Push or pull. Okay, now over here I'll be giving a center line, or else you can keep open kitchen, but since I don't wish to keep an open kitchen, so you can use 0.9. so how much will give? 0.45, 0.45, 0.45, 0.45. So if you want, you can directly go from your kitchen, or directly you can go from your dining area without disturbing your kitchen area. So always you should start from your edge. See, sometimes you won't get that double shade. This is the thing. And then delete all your tape measurements. Done. So you can see my floor plan over here. Now again, now over here is 2.1. how much I will be giving? 1.05 standard door width. Okay, then using push tool. So my floor plan is done. This is my kitchen, this is my dining, this is the toilet, and this is my bedroom. So these are the things we will be learning in the SketchUp. Okay, so how to use your tape you have understood, how to use a dimension you have understood, so how to use your orbit also you have clearly understood. So, and zoom extent, so using a zoom extent wherever if you go to your drawing, zoom extent will get you back over there only. But so only we have to always start with our origin itself. Any doubts, you can please comment on your comment section. Please do subscribe my channel and like and share to members. Thank you friends. Thank you very much. In next session we will be learning how to draw with the interior works and how to go with the elevation. So in this session we just have learned a basic of a modifier tool.